Good morning, Year 7, and this is your video for today, Monday the 6th of July. I hope you're okay. I hope you've had a nice weekend. I'm sorry I'm not able to do a Zoom lesson today, but I will be back hopefully with you on Zoom on Friday. So today's lesson's a great one. It's a really interesting one, and regardless of whether or not you want to go on and do A-level Spanish and Spanish at university like I did, or if in fact you're thinking you'd like to do it to GCSE, or if in fact you're just thinking, you know what, I will finish year 8 and then not do Spanish again, this lesson matters for all of you, because if you ever travel to Spain, if you ever travel to a Spanish restaurant, you need to be able to understand the menu. Now, of course, there are some places where you'll get the menu in pictures, there are some places where you get the menu in English, but there's always something really nice about finding a true Spanish restaurant where the words are in Spanish and you just need to understand it as if you were someone from the local area. So, today we're going to look at foods in a restaurant. We'll start off with some cognates. Cognates are hugely important, and in some areas of Spanish, there aren't many cognates, but in some there are loads. So food has quite a lot of cognates. Sports have a lot of cognates, for example. So you're going to do some cognates to get yourself warmed up. Then I'm going to get you to have a look at some sort of textbook style, slightly fake menus, nice and easy to ease your way into it. You will need to use word reference to look up what some of these things are. And in one of the follow-up exercises, you're going to have to look at some drawn pictures from the textbook. They're not hugely clear, so please don't worry if you can't exactly work out what they are. Now, with 10 or 15 minutes of the lesson left, no matter where you've got to, I want you to go to the last exercise, because the last exercise is going onto a website called eltenedor.es. It's on the PowerPoint, and it means the fork, that's the name of it, and it's a TripAdvisor style website, so it offers reviews of restaurants. And I'd like you to go in there and type in the name of a city. I mean, go for Madrid if you want an easy one, or you can pick somewhere else, Valencia, Barcelona, Seville, Toledo, and then I just want you to search for some Spanish restaurants. So it's really authentic. This isn't some textbook that's hoping to show you reasonable ideas but aimed at secondary school children. This is aimed at Spanish people who might be in Madrid or Valencia or Toledo and think, oh, I fancy going out for a meal. Where shall I go? So it's really genuine, authentic Spanish vocabulary, an authentic Spanish resource. And of course, there's loads you won't understand. You're in year 7, you're 11 or 12 years old learning Spanish at secondary school. That's fine, but try your best. Give it a go, log into that website, have a look at a city, so like I say Madrid, and just scroll up and down. I'm asking you to look at least 4 different restaurants, to go and look at their menus and think cognates, think common sense. If it's a starter, it's unlikely to be ice cream. If it's a starter, it's more likely to be something a bit more normal as a starter, so maybe a soup, or maybe a salad, or maybe croquettes, or something along those lines. Obviously, Spanish food is very different to ours, so that's absolutely fine. Remember in that first lesson, this isn't weird, it's just different. And Spanish people would find some of the things we eat very, very strange indeed. So go and have a look. This is a really interesting lesson to give you an insight into Spanish life and Spanish culture. A cool little fact from me is that in Spain, people will often not eat dinner until 9:30 at night. This is based on the climate and the fact that actually it's much hotter through the course of the day, so lunch is eaten later, so dinner is also eaten later. But just bear in mind, if you're going out for a restaurant booking, if you need to book a table somewhere in a city for a party or summer holiday, you'd be looking to book a table probably from about 9:30 onwards. Right, enjoy it, have fun. I'll look forward to catching up with you again on Friday.